Hi everyone, welcome to my free flight gliding channel. Now the reason why I'm doing this video is that there's been some discussion about how we can all get at the identical weather so that we can share the same thermals, call each other out when we find some lift, and do all the stuff that gliding pilots do. The other night in a multiplayer session we thought we discovered a solution, in that if we switched to a different weather preset and then all came back into the agreed weather preset on a 3, 2, 1 go signal, that would put all the clouds back in the correct place. Then somebody came along on the Facebook group and said, no, you don't need to do that. All you need to do is to reset the time to an agreed time, then you'll all have the same weather. So I thought I'd do a bit of testing. So what I've done with this video is I've got rid of all the upper cloud layers. I've just got one cloud layer, which is the thermic cloud layer, where we expect to get to with a climb in a thermal. And I've set the time to 2 o'clock local. I'm in the UK at EGHV. I'm looking to the west, and we've got about 14 knots of wind, so we can actually see the clouds moving, and as the wind pushes them forward. So that's the setup. In a minute I'm going to time lapse this video, because otherwise we'd all be bored out of our brains waiting 30 minutes for things to happen. So at the end I'm going to do 2 tests. One, I'm just going to slide the timing slider back to 2 o'clock, because by the time we finish this it'll be about 2:30, and we'll see what that effect has on the cloud positions and the density, and then we're going to do what we did the other night in the group, and that is to come out and apply a different preset, and then on a predefined signal come back into the agreed weather preset to see if that makes a difference to the cloud positions. So bear with me, I'm going to time lapse this now. We'll get to the end and then we'll see what happens. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to just simply move the time slider back to 2 o'clock and see if we get our original cloud positions back. And the short answer is we don't. All that's happening really, if I move backwards and forwards, you'll see that the clouds that are in place just get lit differently according to the time of day, which is what you would expect to happen. But the actual clouds themselves do not revert back to their original positions. So the next test is to do what we did on Friday night, and that is to come out of that preset, select a different preset. I'm just trying to get it out of the way so that you can actually see whether anything changes or not. So I'll just go to the next one up, or the still air testing one, which has got very little cloud at all. And then we're going to come straight back in, and we're going to see what happens and whether we actually get our original cloud positions back. So that's a still air testing one that I've got. I'll just move it out of the way, and you can see there's very little cloud in that one. And now we'll go back and see what happens when we reselect our thermic UK 2 to 6 knots. Actually it's not 2 to 6 knots, I increased it to 14 knots for a training session, and you can see that actually, although we're back at 14:02, we started at 14 o'clock, the original cloud positions still haven't come back. So I guess what I'm saying here is we've all been kidding ourselves. I'm going to restart the flight. So I'm going to restart the flight to see if that makes a difference. Here we are, we come in now. I just need to swing it around to the other view. Which was about there. That's it. And no, we're back where we originally started from. So the conclusion is that the only real way to do it, I'm afraid, is to go back to the main menus and completely restart the flight from scratch. There's no other way of getting guaranteed the clouds in the right position and the weather conditions in the right position. So please try this for yourself. It's easy enough to do if you've got a good video package like Filmora or something like that. Tell me I'm going mad by all means. Maybe I've got it all wrong. I don't know. I don't think I have. They seem fairly conclusive results to me. The only real way that you can all get guaranteed in-sync clouds, which is what we're talking about for thermal gliders, is by actually starting the task, pressing the fly button all at the same time. So the moral of that story is don't be late for the task. If you do, then you're going to be out of sync. I can't find any other way of doing it. If you want to check it out, check out these final shots with the opening shots of the video, and you'll find they're pretty well much the same. All the stuff in the middle just isn't. So that's all for now. Sad news, but it's the only way. Cheers, bye.